Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum. Saya Nurfatia binti Muhammad Afandi. Nombor matrik 17 DHF 20F2045. Let me introduce my team members.
Nama saya Nurharini Hayruddin, nombor matrik 17 DHF 20F2048.
My name is Nazadan Yabin Jasmi. My matric number 17 DHF 20F2047.
So today, we will present about describe food commodities for poultry and game birds.
Today I would like to explain about introduction about poultry and game bird. Poultry is the collective term for domestic bird bred for eating. It includes for chicken, duck, geese, guinea, squab, turkey and goose, and pigeon. For the game bird is quail, partridge, pheasant, bulldog, ostrich, and last is emu.
Hari ini saya akan menerangkan types of poultry. Types of poultry dibahagikan kepada 8 bahagian, iaitu chicken, ducks, geese, guineas, squab, turkeys, goose, and pigeon. Let's learn some poultry. Dimulakan dengan chicken. Chicken contains light and dark meat. Most popular and widely eaten, can be cooked by most cooking method. Okey, ayam ni memang benda yang orang selalu makan lah. Tak kisah orang Islam ke, orang Islam ke, orang memang makan ayam. So, ayam ni memang popular and semua orang makan. Mesti satu dunia makan. Okay. And also can be cooked by most cooking method. Maksudnya ayam ni boleh bakar, boleh goreng, boleh rebus, macam-macam cooking method yang sesuai untuk ayam ni. And second is turkey. Turkey, it has small amount of fat, and also a young turkey lends itself to being prepared in any manner. Breast can be cut into cutler, scallopine. Seterusnya ialah duck and geese. Duck and geese only have dark meat, have a percentage fat. Roasting of duck and geese is the most common in food service, which is duck and geese. Dia mengandungi sedikit lemak. Kalau makan banyak sangat pun tak elok untuk kesihatan. And also, biasanya kalau itik dengan angsa ni tak lain, memang bakar je lah. Biasanya memang roasted duck, semua tu. Memang biasanya orang Cina yang akan makan itik waktu diorang raya ke, pesta ke, apa-apa ke kan. So macam tu. And so seterusnya adalah squab ataupun pigeon. Has a very little fat, so it will benefit from birding. Young pigeon is commercially referred to as a squab. Maksudnya pigeon ni setahu saya burung merpati. And kalau burung pemerpati yang masih muda akan dipasarkan sebagai, nama dia bukan pigeon lah, nama dia squab. Semasa kalau dia muda lagi, maksudnya kita panggil dia squab, bukan pigeon. Okay, seterusnya adalah guineas, which is domestically raised descendants of the peasants and taste like flavorful chicken. Rasa dia macam ayam, tapi ayam yang lagi berperisa lah. Seterusnya saya akan terangkan pula types of game birds, which is terbahagi kepada 6 bahagian, iaitu quail, partridge, pheasants, wild duck, ostrich, and emu. Okay, game birds ni dia ada 4 kandungan, which is pertama ialah ratids. Ratids is a family of flyless birds with a small wings and flat breastbone. Include ostrich, emu, and rhea. Tak semua burung dalam dunia ni boleh terbang, macam ayam ke apa ke, burung helang ke apa ke, tak boleh terbang. So macam kalau ostrich, emu tu semuanya tak boleh terbang sebab diorang ada kepak yang kecil, also diorang ada flat, dada daging diorang flat. So macam diorang tak boleh nak terbang lah. Seterusnya saya akan terangkan basic cut of poultry. Basic cut of poultry refers to the edible flesh with adhering bones of any bird that is commonly used as a food. Type of poultry includes chicken, ducks, geese, turkey, quail, and pheasant. All poultry is processed in a similar manner, is either cooked whole or segmented in a number of ways depending on how easy to be used. All poultry all poultry should be fully cooked at least 74 Celsius ataupun 165 Fahrenheit to eliminate the presence of salmonella. Which is dekat sini, basic cut ni sebenarnya adalah kepingan daging ataupun kepingan daging yang bersama tulang, yang tak kisahlah dia daging burung, dia spesifik dia daging burung lah, sebab macam ayam, itik, angsa, ayam Belanda macam tu, dia basic kepada ayam-ayam yang macam tu lah. Okay, seterusnya adalah bahagian-bahagian the cuts for poultry and game birds, which is cuts untuk poultry and game birds tu sama sahaja cuts dia. Dekat sini saya guna semua istilah chicken, sebab chicken tu orang tahu kan. So chicken breast boneless atau skinless, chicken breast fillets or tenders, chicken leg back attached atau chicken drumstick, chicken thigh bone in, chicken thigh boneless skinless, chicken wing whole, chicken wing drumstick, chicken wing tip, and back and necks. Itu semua adalah bahagian-bahagian potongan poultry and game birds lah. Kemudian saya ada sertakan gambar di sebelah potongan-potongan ayam ataupun poultry ataupun game birds, yang di mana semua tiga-tiga tu potongan dia sama saja.
Let's continue. Now I want to explain to how to separate the white meat. The first step is remove the legs at the hip joint with a chef or artillery knife, then use a poultry shear to remove the lower rib and spine. The second step, disleave with the chicken front half, which include the breast and wing. The third, use a boning knife to detect each piece from the rib and the neck if you want boneless breast. The fourth step is simply dive the breast in half at the sternum for a bone-in cut. The last step is remove all of the wing or only the tip winglet, leaving the drumstick attached to the breast. Now I would like to explain about how to separate the duck meat. First, cutting down your bird into the different slices. They are the first position to be removed. Second step, change the point of your chef knife or artillery knife to grow the skin and meat surrounding. The hip bone with the bird is on the back. The goal here is to support the joint. The third, the easiest approach to separate the duck flesh slice from the two remainder of the bird is to expose the pork apart the joint. The fourth, rotate the leg away from the bird until you feel the joint give, then use a boning knife or the tip of your finger to remove it. 5. Break down the leg further into thigh and drumstick section by cutting to grow the leg at the knee joint. 6. Cutting to grow the joint rather than to grow the bone, so you may need to reposition your knife on you can see the joint itself. The last step on other end can be quickly and easily skinned and the bone with a boning knife, leaving a tender cut of duck meat that can be used in the same way as the breast.
Okay, next, cooking and handling poultry and game birds. How to handling and storing poultry and game birds. Poultry can be purchased in many forms, such as fresh, frozen, or cut up, and many more. Extremely perishable, do not cross-contaminate, often carries salmonella bacteria. All poultry is a potentially hazard food. Fresh chickens and small birds can be stored on ice or at 32 to 34 Fahrenheit for no more than 4 days. Frozen poultry should be held at 0 Fahrenheit and can be held for 6 months. Frozen items should be stored under refrigeration. Do not refreeze poultry. Next is doneness. Domestic poultry is almost always cooked well done, except for scrap and sautéed duck breasts. There is difference between well done and overcooked. Next, muscle tissue. Poultry and game birds have basically the same structure as the muscle tissue of meat animals. The breast meat of turkey and chicken are very similar to veal and somewhat interchangeable. So, next, for the method cooking is roasting and baking, seasoning and basting. Seasoning and little mirepoix or bouquet garnish should be placed in the cavity of the skin before roasting to help it brown and prevent drying. Skin should be basted with fat only every 20 to 30 minutes. Basting is unnecessary for duck and goose because they have a great deal of fat. Breasts are usually roasted up for that reason. Low temperature for large items such as turkeys and capons, 250 to 325. Some brown the turkey skin by starting it at 360 Fahrenheit for 15 to 30 minutes. The searing method is good for chickens under 4 to 5 pounds and for chicken spot. Ducks and geese may be started at higher temperatures to melt off the fat. High temperatures are used for roasting, scrap and game birds. Next is broiling and grilling. Tender poultry items may be cooked on a grill or broiler like steaks and chops. Use lower temperatures than for meat. Start poultry skin side down. Brush with butter or fat before and during broiling. Next, grilling and broiling are straightforward procedure, but keep this in mind. Marinate the poultry or rub it with seasoning before cooking. Baste with seasoned butter, marinades, and or other flavors during broiling. Select a seasoned sauce or seasoned butter. Select vegetables garnish for variety and interest. For tandoori chicken, is it different because we not used for roasting and baking or broiling and grilling, but the tandoori is a clay oven widely used in northern India. Wood or coal is the fuel. Chickens are marinated in yogurt and spices. Sautéing, pan frying and deep frying. Sautéing boneless chicken breast, thin slices of turkey and other quick cooking items are ideal for sautéing. And pan frying, pan-fried chicken is usually braided or flawed before cooking for even browning and crispness. And for the deep frying, similar to pan frying, but item does not have to be turned because it is submerged 325 to 350 Fahrenheit. Next is simmering and poaching. For simmering, use the cooked fowl and other tough items. The cooking liquid is usually water seasoned with salt and often with mirepoix and herbs. And for the poachings, use to gently cook tender poultry in order to retain moisture and develop a light subtle flavor. After cooking, the liquid can be made into sauce. Thank you.